Murphy's Diesel. I'm Wrecker Rick, and it's road trip time because Daddy drives an 18-wheeler, and we're off on a Northwest run. The guy reached out to us on Facebook. His name is Jake. He said, "Hey, Wrecker Rick, how much to tow my brother's truck down to Phoenix?" So I called him up and I said, "Hey, what's going on? What's wrong with the truck?" He said it's got a blown engine for the second time in the last few weeks. It belongs to my brother, and he's fallen on hard times. It just hasn't been working out for him. So me being the upstanding citizen that I am, I said, "You know what, Jake? We'll go pick up that truck and I'll take it down there." And he said, "How much is it gonna cost my brother?" I said, "It's not gonna cost him anything, Jake." I've been there. I've been a new business owner. I've had tough times, and there was folks that helped me out. We can do the same. So we're on the job. He couldn't believe it. He was like, "Wrecker Rick, that's not what I was expecting," because I also offered to deliver his load on the house. Then I realized it's 18 hours away. But we have to go to Tonopah, pick the trailer up, take the trailer to Portland, Oregon, drop the load, bring the trailer back, hook the tractor back to the trailer, put the DTU back on the truck, and then tow the whole unit to Phoenix. It's going to be a long haul, so stand by, folks. It might get western. There's my baby. You can't go with me this time, Sweet Pea. Maybe next time. We're going to take old Phantom 309. I don't know if y'all have ever met Phantom 309. This Jim. Just a little fun fact about Phantom 309. And I realize it's not a Mac, but this old Kenworth will shut them all down. That's why we named it Phantom 309. If you're not familiar with Phantom 309, then you need to listen to the song. This is what we're taking. Got her rigged up, got the DTU on her. And you're going to see why we're not taking a wrecker. We need a DTU. You'll find out in a little bit. So just stand by.
If you didn't already know, we have merch. We have a merch store, murphysdieselstore.com. You can buy merch and support our small business, and also support the free YouTube recoveries that we do, because we do have multiple free YouTube recoveries, kind of like this one that's going to cost us an arm and a leg. So any support from you guys, you know, goes towards our fuel and our time and everything like that. So please, if you haven't already, go to our merch store, check it out. There's some interesting stuff on there, and get some and support us. Thank you so much.
We're already running late. We were going to take this truck, but we found some problems. Visor's about ready to fall off. Mirror on the other side's about ready to fall off. Clutch needs an adjustment. Some other stuff. We just put a new engine in it. I don't really feel like breaking down, so now we got to get the 880. And the 880 is detached, so we're going to have to hook that up. These boys must have had some wrecks. Had the slide axle on it, so. Sure is hot out here already. It's gonna be a monsoon day, I think. See these clouds right here, folks? Those will be gigantic thunderheads in about 3 hours, and just water dumping out of them. Monsoon season. They're pre-tripping my truck right now, man. Speaking of pre-trip, you guys agree that it is vital to your equipment's day-to-day functionality and longevity to maintain properly, pre-trip, and run the proper lubricants and oils in it? then why skimp on your bodies? I drink AG1 every morning. It's researched back. Professional athletes are drinking this stuff, folks. And it's simple. I like the travel packs because I can take them with me wherever I go. I just dump one in there, shake it up, and it's ready to drink. What I love about AG1 is the 75 different ingredients that support my gut health, immune health, along with balancing my stress and mood. And it doesn't taste half bad. It's actually good. It's actually delicious. I actually drank it on ice because I think it tastes so good. Go to drinkag1.com/Murphy'sDiesel or scan the QR code for a free bottle of vitamin D3 and 5 free travel packs. And thank you for sponsoring today's video, AG1.
Wrecker Rig doesn't pre-trip his own truck. Not when it's at our shop. We have 3 other guys do it. Caleb, kick the tire a little bit.
Good. 100 PSI.
He's a real tire kicker, folks. Not that I don't want to pre-trip my truck. They don't let me. That's how good my crew is. They don't even let me pre-trip my truck. Well, because honestly, they don't want to have to fix it after I tear it up. So they just started pre-tripping them for me because they know I won't. Or they don't want to have to come pick me up.
94 PSI.
That guy's a hand, huh? He's like a tire Rain Man. He can just look at a tire and kick it and know the exact PSI. Exactly 96 PSI in that tire right there. 96 PSI. Charlie Babbitt's got 96 PSI in his tire.
You got grease gun in your tow truck?
Whoa, we're greasing this thing? We gotta hit the road, boys.
I was gonna throw some in your release bearing.
Fire in the hole.
No oil?
Does it need oil?
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it's a little
Oh, I've been driving it, so.
Fingers can find a funnel. We'll be in action over here. Yeah, a funnel.
I could hit that hole without a funnel.
Someone took the funnel off the truck.
It's always somebody else, huh?
Someone took the funnel out of your truck?
I like my phone. Got my name on it.
Your name's Gatorade?
Just the first part.
Gay? Or Gator?
I'll take Gator. No.
They won't let me pre-trip my own truck anymore after the Oklahoma City incident, so we didn't make it too far. Apparently it got a little too hot. Blown head gasket, probably cracked head. Boy, now we're really screwed, huh, babe? Boy, now you did on Wrecker Rick. I wonder where my wife's at. Well, she ain't going. You have to sit this one out, babe. Take care. Ooh, look at this little number. I'm going west.
I'm going east.
Well, bye. Are you coming or? She's got ice water in her veins, folks. We're up and gone with the sun. Because Daddy drives an 18-wheeler. And we're off on a northwest run. And 6 sad faces gather around Mamaw.
6.
Smoke, Dayton, Indy, Maddie, Taylor, and Kana. 6.
6. Oh yeah. Well, YouTube doesn't know that we took on another daughter.
So we took on another mouth to feed at the Murphy's Diesel residence, and it's another girl.
Another teenage girl.
Another teenage girl. My long lost cousin Kana.
She needed a change of scenery.
She's tired of the city life, so
She was tired of the heat, you know, the armpit of hell.
Tonopah. Now we just gotta find this old Cascadia. Look at, they got a parking spot right there in front for us too. Look at this lady's giving me a stink eye over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What'd she say? No, they're not gonna let us tow it.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. She said that guy owes us money, and that truck ain't going nowhere till you pay this $15,000 bill. Pulled out my billfold, slapped down 15 big ones. No, yeah, she's just a real sweetheart, you know. She said, "Oh, I'm not sure whose truck that is, but you can take it if you want it." I said, "All right." I said, "Can I leave the truck here for a couple days?" And she said, "Oh yeah, it's fine." I said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna leave the truck and take the trailer." She said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Portland, Oregon." And she said, "Can I come?"
That's what you're coming to get?
Yes, sir.
She
Yeah.
just called me and she's like, "You gotta unhook the trailer." I was like, "It's unhooked."
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, perfect.
Put it right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll tell you what, they are just all smiles here at Tonopah, Nevada. We've been getting that a lot lately, you know? Running into good quality folks everywhere we go. Must be all the positivity that we're putting out in the universe, huh? It's like, he's like, "Yeah, no problem. Drop that sucker right by that dozer up there." Just as nice as can be. Most of the time, like, I run into people who are like, "Well, you can't drop that chair. Actually, get that truck and trailer and that truck you're driving now out of here. What are you even doing on our property?" That's usually what we get. All right, so this is what we got going on, folks. We're gonna drop the DTU off the back. Basically, in turning this into a road tractor. Hook up to the flatbed, and then we're gone. We'll haul that trailer, that flatbed, to Portland.
After you feed your wife.
Huh?
After you feed me.
After I feed my wife. And then we're gonna unload the content on the flatbed, and then we're gonna come back, drop the flatbed, hook back up to the DTU, hook the DTU up to the Cascadia, back the Cascadia into the flatbed, tow the whole unit to Phoenix. Are you with me? Are you following?
Don't forget to turn on your PTO record, Rick.
It's easy to remember to turn it on because nothing works, you know. It's hard to remember to turn it off. That's the tug test.
Those aren't important?
Yeah, that's what operates our tow unit.
No, I know, but I was worried you were just gonna leave them hanging there.
Who do you think you're married to?
Wrecker Rick.
That's why you thought I was just gonna leave them laying there?
Exactly.
It's not very nice. Here's the truck we gotta come back and tow. What? Yeah, sure enough. It's got the old Detroit in it, Casey. Count your days. Your days are numbered.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. 4
Truckloads of hay.
truckloads of hay. Where's the rodeo? No, not funny. I love how you're laughing.
I'm laughing on the inside. How about all that hay, huh, babe? We've made the pickup. Let's update the guy. Tell him we got Preparation H on our rear and Smokey the Bear in our back door.
We have Preparation H in our rear and Smokey the what?
Smokey the Bear in our back door. hooking up the trailer and unhooking the DTU and looking good.
Okay, well, let's just text the guy and see if the paperwork's important, you know. Not that we need an annual inspection or anything for this trailer.
Well, I ain't planning on stopping anymore, so.
Asked them if they're gonna need the load sheet in order for us to drop tomorrow, and he said shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Tell them if not, we'll just call Cal Nevada Towing, get him to run over there and take a picture of the paperwork and send it over to us.
I'm not texting all that.
Why? Makes it sound cooler. Hawthorne, Nevada, folks. The world's largest underground bunker munition storage facility. Pretty crazy. There's bunkers everywhere. 400 miles of underground railroad. Fun fact for you. It's Tuesday morning, and we're up and gone with the sun. His daddy drives an 18-wheeler. So anyway, we stayed at the pepper mill last night. Should have showed you all that room. It's pretty intense. You know, let me tell you, Mrs. Wrecker Rick has quite the appetite for Eggs Benedict.
I do like Eggs Benedict.
So, the pepper mill, $150 a night, folks. You can't pass that up. And they have semi-parking right across the street if you park at the church.
Wrecker Rick, what are you doing?
What do you mean? Filling out a logbook. Yeah, I felt like maybe we should fill out a log. You know, maybe we should be legal for a change. So I'm pencil whipping this log real quick. Put you down as co-driver. We're running legal, so why not fill out a log, right?
Did you pre-trip?
Of course.
Why do you have my glasses on? You don't wear glasses.
Because I'm concentrating. Starting the day off with a log. This is Law Way.
Which way?
Law Way.
Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me, I have to take this. This is the governor. What is it?
It's a tractor trailer, a fully loaded trailer. He went off the road. He looks like he's off of Forest Service Road 99.
Off-road recovery.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Hold on, let me. God.
Nice.
Time to put it in road status. Stand by, folks. We're headed to Portland.
Seatbelt. Click it or ticket.
Click it. Law Way. Every time. So meanwhile, back at home, y'all just seen the recovery that came in on dispatch. So we got a little off-road situation. I got my guy Finner on it. Finner and De Niro are tag teaming it. Go to the Finner camp, Crowbar.
Oh yeah, we got this.
You don't need Wrecker Rick?
No, we're good. We don't need Wrecker Rick today. We got you handled out here. Hey, Spinner, come here.
We're getting the other rotator rigged up in the front of the trailer so we can bring this thing up close to us. Then we'll drop the tractor off and we'll drop the trailer right between the two of us. That way there we can fix whatever so we can get the trailer out of here. Then we'll pull the tractor up separate and tow the tractor away.
Easy
But
job.
right now we're trying to get the other rotator hooked up to the front of the trailer so we can get up here stabilized without rolling anything over. Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah. Stand by, we might get Western here now.
Go ahead and use the frame chain here with the strap. That'll be a little more solid when we're pulling.
WWWRD.
Coming up just the way it's supposed to. We get up here closer, we're going to drop the tractor, set the trailer right here in the breakdown lane so we can get tires on it. Get that out of here, then we'll put the tractor up here and get the tractor drawn back to the shop. It's actually funny, the driver thought he was going to drive us home. We got the truck and trailer up here by the road now. We've already pulled the fifth wheel pin. Michael's gonna grab the front of the trailer. I have the back of the trailer. We'll pick the trailer up, swing it over the guardrail, put it up here so we can prep it to take it down the road. Now we have the tractor right here by the road. So then we'll just get the trailer out of here. We'll grab the tractor, put the tractor between us, and then tow the tractor out of here.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is this is the last spin of the wreck here. I'm waiting for Fenner to come back and drag it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab the skid steer, clean up the rest of the mess, and drag her up on the rest of the road and take her to the shop, and we'll be out of here.
Oh, Caleb's gonna stay here and clean up the rest of this trash. We're heading westbound.
we made it to Oregon, Klamath Falls to be exact. Had to stop and get some fuel. Had a couple of these jobs rocking back and forth, so we gave her the old X strap. You know? Call me Flatbed Rick. That's what they used to call me, Flatbed Rick. Rollback rig, flatbed rig, crab walk rig, rear steer rig, you name it. Stand by, folks, because we're almost to Portland, Oregon.
Babe, did that sign back there say Bend, Oregon?
Is there something special about Bend, Oregon?
I don't know. It's just, you know, made like a light bulb go off in my head. Okay, well, if you know what I'm forgetting about Bend, Oregon, comment below.
I know it's one of only 3 cities in the continent that has an extinct volcano within its city limits. Signs to me are like a suggestion. Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, like that sign right there, it said, "Don't take this curve going faster than 35." Like, I mean, like that's a suggestion. They suggest not doing it, but I'm doing every bit of 70. She's just rolling around it, you know, the whole 880. She's standing up and taking it like a man. So, no, I don't see any signs. There's some signs, but that one's I can't read that fast.
Escape ramps.
I can't read fast enough to know what the signs say. Like that one right there had 2 numbers on it. I know that. So we made it with like 5 minutes to spare. It's a forklift. Hopefully that's our guy. We'll see though. I gotta unstrap this old dog. They are ready to unload. Look at that. I even have the tool.
Need me to do anything?
Stand there and look pretty.
You want me to stop filming?
No,
Keep filming.
I'd like everybody to, you know, get a piece of this just to see how stupid this shit really is. I'll tow whatever you want, wherever you want. I'm glad to help this old boy out. My hat's off to you. I'd rather haul a low boy, transport equipment, tow. See, when you're towing, you just get to drop the tractor and trailer, and then you're empty all the way back. I've got to pull this piece of shit around everywhere with me.
It's gonna make a huge difference to him, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. All right, well, we're back in the rat race, folks. We're back in the Portland, Oregon traffic, rush hour traffic. The good thing is we made it in time. We got it unloaded. Now we are Arizona bound. Had to go back to Tonopah, hook this trailer to the tractor, get our DTU back on this tractor, hook it up, tow the whole unit to Phoenix. So stand by for the rest of the trip.
Yay!
So we met a guy at the truck stop selling umbrellas in a yellow poncho. He said that he had a place for us to stay. So we followed him back to his place and we're bunking down here for the night. We're gonna head on to Reno in the morning. So pretty nice little place. So stand by for the long trip back to Reno, then to Arizona. Boy, it's shaping up to be a nice little morning, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you sleep last night? Well, there she is. How'd you sleep last night, baby? You got a wreck?
Yeah.
You got it off the road yet, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you gonna do with the trailer? Come back for the trailer?
No, Shamrock sent a truck out to get the trailers.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, it sounds like you got it taken care of. All right. All right. Thanks. See ya.
You're welcome. Bye.
Morning.
What are you doing here, Casey Liddell?
Oh, it's weird. Everywhere.
It's gonna be a good day. It's a haggling, folks. Probably gonna need to get behind the wheel of that baby sometime today. It wasn't really a guy in a yellow poncho selling umbrellas. It was Casey Liddell, folks. It smells like it looks.
Just take the haggling on an adventure.
We should. Is it gonna run long enough to go on an adventure?
I don't know. I haven't done much.
That thing purrs like a kitten, huh? It just pivots in the middle, and that's how it steers. Yeah, I always thought you could just unhook the trailer on these things and drive them around. It's all one unit.
You can't run it without the back half because it's not a trailer, it's the back
Right, it's
half.
the back half of it, right.
Yeah, so the back is driven the same as the front, and it steers by pivoting, not by cutting power from a track. So if you're trying to drag someone through the snow and they're stuck, you can turn because all the tracks are always pulling. So you're not losing your power to turn.
Better start surfing Marketplace, babe.
Sorry.
Unless Casey wants to take 16 for this one.
Yeah. Here, rollback you take home with you.
We're gonna go run the haggling around a little bit. Hop in there, babe. No roll down windows, huh?
No, it's not an only winter vehicle like a snowcat, but it's definitely set up for winter vehicle. So not much for like ventilation or no air conditioning.
Oh, you got a couple holes.
Just cruises around. This thing is so badass.
It is so cool.
If you were like gonna tip over and you just cocked your trailers or your pivot right there, it'd probably keep you from tipping over.
I could also see that if you're getting in a weird spot and you turn,
Yeah.
you could turn that on and flip it.
Yeah, I could see that too. But I think if you were smart enough to, use it as your
There's
advantage.
the problem.
Right. Yeah. Right. Put a big old spade in the back right there and big old winch off the
That's
back.
what I thought. It's like a flatbed and do some sort of winch setup off of it. Because in like snowmobiles and stuff like that, you can just winch them right up on here.
Yeah.
And then you can have the winches for recovery.
Right. It's time to hit the road. Hey Casey, give us a finger bang. I got a finger bang by Casey Liddell. Casey Liddell's got a pretty nice little outfit here. Well, we made it back to the Tonopah in-dock yard. And now we will drop this trailer, hook back up to our DTU, hook up to the tractor, back the tractor back under this trailer, and we're going to tow it all back to southern Arizona in one unit. And it is hot out there, and I am stuffed because we just ate some lunch. It's going to take some real skill to get this done, folks. I got to unhook this trailer. I got to go hook up to my DTU, come back, hook up to the tractor, put the tractor under the trailer. So stand by. It's only going to take me about 10 minutes. Babe, do you have your pocket knife on you?
Yeah?
Can I see it?
Where's your pocket knife?
It's in the truck. I don't want to go get it. Thanks. There's your pocket knife, babe.
You're welcome.
I had mine. It's in the truck.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Ladies, don't forget your knives.
Huh?
What?
It's in the truck.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. I believe you.
Well, I was pulling the drive shaft. Noticed we got an air leak. I'm sure you guys can tell we got an air leak. You probably can't hear me because it's leaking so bad. But it's got a blown out airbag. So, you know, try to do a good deed. Help folks out, and every time you do, you know, you just, everything that will go wrong goes wrong. So we're going to have to bypass the airbag. I got fit in here. But it's just really hard to get to the airline, so it's right here, right in there. Oh yeah, there you go. See, just like that, they're going up.
Paper towels. Jug of water for old Wrecker Rick. Get him cleaned up.
All right, keep it going. You're an amazing woman, babe.
I know.
Carry your own pocket knife, bottle of shampoo. What more can a guy ask for?
Water.
Water.
Because you never have water. Unless I'm around.
I don't like to carry a lot of stuff. It slows me down. I mean, other than a knife. And I carry my knife. We've just been driving so many miles, I took it off early on. So we made it to Ash Fork last night, about 1 o'clock this morning. Dropped this old dog here. Now we're headed down to Phoenix. It's the last little push, and then we're done. Mrs. Wrecker Rick told me we were turning as we were passing the turn, and I was doing 85. So now I got back the tractor trailer down the highway in the middle of the road.
Alright.
Quarter mile.
In my defense, I was just so excited. That's Jake. Jake's the little brother that made all this happen.
Can't you tell?
Yeah. So when I pulled in, he just thought I was a tow truck driver. He didn't know I was doing it on the house. He thought his dad was actually loaning him the money to do it. He's not a follower of our channel or anything. Jake actually follows our channel, so he's the one that reached out. So he has no idea. Are you Jake?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Know where you want it? You want me to drop that trailer or leave it hooked up or?
We can just stay hooked up for the moment.
Yeah.
Anything else, we can figure it out later.
Okay. What are you gonna do with it?
Depends on what the mechanic tells me.
Yeah.
It just got rebuilt. I hadn't ran it for more than a month. And the motor's locked again.
Yeah.
So they tear into it, tell me it needs another rebuild and sell it.
Are you? It's hot down here. It's hot down here, folks. 100, what is it, 110? Is it 110?
Something like that. It's hot.
Is it that hot?
I think the high today was at 115.
Down here where it's really hot, everything else down here is really hot. Hey, Heavy D, how about setting them brakes for me, would you? You know what also sucks about the heat, folks, is your camera shut down. It's like the third time this camera shut down. You gotta be a lizard to live down.
Yeah, it's definitely that hot down there.
How about this 150-foot airline that Heavy T put in here for me? Might want to wear gloves if you're going to work down around these parts. I'm not going to have any skin left on my hands when I'm done rolling this hose up.
Because it's so hot?
Yeah.
Isn't that rubber? Ah, okay. Never mind.
You can fry an egg out here on this ground, folks. Oh, there goes your new lights. You're wondering why I don't have a remote. It's because I was too cheap when I ordered this unit.
Cameras are overheating. It's so hot.
That's why there's no YouTubers in southern Arizona.
That
There you go.
was a fun trip, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, it's better than going east.
or south.
So, yeah, or south. Yeah. Oh, we were happy to help. I talked to your brother, and he said you've been trucking for about a year, and I know it was really hard when I started out, and if I didn't have some folks lend a hand, I, might not be a towing company today. So.
But after the first time this thing went down, it took them a year to rebuild this.
Yeah.
And because they were waiting on backorder parts, they couldn't get the parts from Freightliner. Well, when I went to pick it up, they told me, just so you know, we don't warranty this because you supplied the parts. It was well over $30,000 to get the end frame done.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell you that before?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
So I definitely would not recommend anybody visiting them in.
That's shoddy work, folks.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I
bad.
was going to tell them beforehand. No, how many miles you got on that in frame?
Maybe 10,000, 12,000.
10,000. This guy has just had a bad run. First, his truck breaks down in New Mexico. It takes him a year to overhaul it. Can't get parts. And then goes another 10,000 miles and breaks down. That's why we helped this guy out. I mean, he's just had a bad run from the beginning. He's a great guy, family man, the whole deal. I overhauled an engine one time on a D-deck. Guy got a couple thousand miles down the road, seized up, locked it up, and it didn't cost him $30,000. It cost me $30,000. So that's generally what happens with a reputable company, right?
And that's my livelihood sitting there.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we could at least help with some of that. So,
I appreciate it.
Still has no idea that we did it for free. Anybody wants to hook this guy up with an overhaul, hit me up. Heavy D needs an overhaul on his truck, so he can get back on the road.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it's my time to get lucky.
Oh, we saved you about 15 grand probably, so. all the way up there and back. And right there, you could see the wheels start turning in his head when I said we saved him 15 grand. So maybe get this sucker overhauled. Maybe you'll be back on the road, huh?
The guy can dream anyways.
Yes, sir.
The guy can dream. I'm not giving up. Not giving up.
Good deal. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. He kind of put a little bit together. But...
Yeah. Yeah, you bet. You bet. And that's where it hit him. Just keep running, man. So that's all. You know what I mean? Don't give up. That's all we want out of the deal. So be a successful trucker.
I'm damn sure trying. I never tried so hard at anything in my damn life.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
I was an asshole kid growing up. I learned a lot from that man.
And that's Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Thanks, guys.
You bet. Yeah.
And that's where this all came from. I grew up around this guy.
Yeah.
I was running a crane, 6 years old. My 5th birthday, he brought a 120-ton Grove home, swung it up over the backyard, right down there, put a sling on it and said, "Here's your swing."
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's what you do? You run cranes?
Not anymore.
No? Retired?
Primarily move great big transporters.
Oh, okay. Heavy haul? So trucking's in these guys' blood, so I knew there was days like that. That's why when he called me and told me your situation, it's like, you know, me and her were just talking about, you know, wanting to use our YouTube to help people out, and I'm about tapped out at this point, but we'll get built back up and then help somebody else out if we can.
It was stressing me out, thinking I can't do anything. What can I do? Didn't know what to do.
Right.
So it was
well,
very,
your brother
very
came through for you, so.
I tried,
Yeah, you
man.
did.
I tried.
Yeah.
Never would imagine this out of that one message. It's the first time I've ever sent a message like that, man.
Well, you got lucky, and I'm
Yeah,
the one that checks most of those messages.
I was like, man, I don't know what to do. It's worth sending a message to somebody that might help out in some way, and this was just way more than we ever could have imagined.
Yeah.
by far.
Yeah. Oh, you thought your dad was paying for it?
Yeah, nobody told me shit.
My dad's the type of guy that can pull a rabbit out of his ass in almost any situation.
Yeah.
So he didn't.
Well,
question.
somebody else inherited that skill, huh?
Yeah, I tried to at least.
Yeah.
But so his dad was doing all the communications with him, just the little bit he had, just so he didn't play 20 questions with me because he knew I could.
Oh, okay.
But thankfully, this was amazing.
Yeah. Glad we could help you get it here, and we are gonna head back up north. So one more handshake for the road.
Thank you.
Enjoy
You
your
boys
beautiful
take care.
weather up there.
So, yeah, if y'all are up there, holler at me. Y'all got my number, so we'll get together and you guys can buy me dinner.
Absolutely.
All right.
Us dinner. I was in on this too.
You stay classy, YouTube.